Hello everybody, Qzilla here. Welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and maybe the last one. In today's episode, we're going to be taking on Zone 9 of the Elder's Lair, and potentially even Zone 10. So in the last video, we took on Zones 7 and 8, which saw us doing a turn limit again, and also finding the deviants. So Zone 9 should be similar to the last zone. You cleared every trial? Just as I promised, I will let you pass. I always believed this day would come. Here dwell the powerful predators who stand at the pinnacle of all living things. Slay the target monsters. They are appalling forces of nature, subjugating all weaker creatures. That's the natural order which we cannot oppose. But if you wish to try, we won't stop you, friend. Not only will we try, but we'll succeed. Power of kinship, there's nothing we can't do. We made it this far and we're not going to stop. Right, partner? Prove to everyone that we're unbeatable. Well put, Naviru. Just, quick thing, dude. You really sure you want to do this? Alright, Zone 9. The final zone before we get to the last zone. This is basically our last trial. And oh, yay! All right, I got all my gear ready. So our first fight is the monkey. Want to see how fast it moves? Come on. Yeah, it moves that fast. I'm terrified of it. But anyways, meet Rajang. Why did I bring you out? I meant to bring out Eldon. Oops. Okay, well, Rajang, by default, and really only ever uses power unless it uses a special move after it gets angry. It will use power. But it got good body part weaknesses. Its head is weak to all manner of attacks. They're all three of the weapon types. Its body is weak to only blunt, and its legs and tail are weak to only slash. It's got an ice element weakness, and it cannot be retreated back to its den. Or it cannot be chased back to its den. Wanna know why? Because this thing is considered in the same tier as Deviants and Elder Dragons in this game. Yeah. The Punch Monkey. Unless you're looking in either multiplayer or either multiplayer or super rare dens in Alcala and Alaska, this guy is only found here in the Elder's Lair, and so far into. It is crazy how loose this guy is. Alright, he's got Super Saiyan. At the very least, he cannot use a Spirit Bomb on my Galvin. Alright, so I'm actually gonna ride, because he can now do 2 attacks per turn. So, he's gone for a speed attack. So in that case, we want to aim for a tech attack. You won't know what move type it's gonna use, or it's gonna go for after it. Okay, we got knocked out. Well, on the plus side, Roberto's using Dragon Tremor Slash on the legs. Another cross collar. Yeah. In case it wasn't entirely obvious, the Donkey was terrifying a fucking fight for a reason. Vengeful Ice Drill. by default, it is also only weak to bludgeoning. If it's using a power punch. So, alright, that was the first of the, that was the first of the 5 monsters we have to fight here. In case it wasn't obvious, I am a little scared of what else could be here. Ah, who am I kidding? It's the, Actually, wait, hold on, there's like... Oh yeah, no, it's the other, Elder Dragons. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. This path is confusing, I'm sorry. Yeah, get past Rajang, and then the other 4 branch out. So we're gonna aim for the, we're gonna aim for this one first, I think. I think that's a white Monobolus right there. I'm just gonna avoid it. So who is up here? We have... Where is it? Kieran. Well, Kieran ought to be a easy fight as well. I mean, it's just the Kieran. Not like much different about it. By default, it will use speed attacks. When enraged, it will use attack attack, body parts of weak both slash and blunt, and it's got an elemental weakness to fire. Also, it can't attack twice unless it does something specific. Wait, thank God. Okay, well now it's mad. Ow. So, yeah, thankfully, it won't be that much of a fight. Break the head and you'll get it down. Let me actually... Hellblade, as I can. There we go. Okay. So we win this power clash, as usual. Alright, so I'm gonna ride, and I think what I might do actually is I'm just gonna meteor strike. And then just double attack it with Seeker and win this fight. Alright. So, with that fight now done, 3 more monsters left. So our next target seems to be over here. I think if we go this way we can reach it. I think. I'm not entirely sure, I could be wrong. Yeah, it seems we can in fact reach it if we go down this way. Okay. So our next target is Qzilla de Aura. Alright. So, with us not prepared, let's go ahead and fight it. So by default, it will use neck attacks. When it range uses power, and when flying it uses speed. So when it comes to this part, we can just tends to all 3 weapon types. Its stomach is weak to one only, and its tail and wings are weak to pierce only. It's also got a thunder element weakness, which can make this much easier if you have it builds up thunder Monsty and it builds up thunder here. I'm gonna throw a flash bomb. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride. So stomach. Since that's oh no, it's angry. Whatever shall we do? Okay, so thank you for that, Roberto. So I'm gonna see if I can break the stomach first. Alright, there we go. I think what's gonna happen now is probably I think Qzilla is using Cyclone Shot, which I think it's still trying to do, yeah. Break the tail. And win this Breath Blast. I'm actually gonna bring out my bow just in case. Okay, so now that it's calmed down, I'm gonna bring out my hammer. And then I'm gonna ride and just immediately kinship skill to win the fight. Alright, that leaves us with 2 more to deal with. So, moving on. Last 2 fights are down here. So I think Qzilla Daora is the only Elder Dragon to have ever been the actually no, because Nergigante was the flagship for World, but prior to World, Qzilla was the only speaking of Nergigante. Yeah, I was already prepared. So prior to Nergigante and World, Qzilla Daora was the only Elder Dragon flagship monster. Unless you, because I think actually no, I guess Generations counts as well. Alright, Nergigante. So, in case you don't remember it, by default it is weak to only slash and pierce attacks. And by default it uses attack attacks, Generation speed, and when its spikes are growing, it will use power attacks. So when its spikes are growing, instead it's weak to one only. Its legs and wings are weak to slash only, and it's got an elemental weakness to thunder. The thing I like is that as the fight goes on, you can like visibly see the body parts change. At least for Nergigante, you can visibly see its spikes growing. So yeah, that attack deals a lot of damage, but I'm not afraid of it. So I'm gonna aim with the leg. And aim for the wings. So cause it to topple over. Then just gigantic meteor. Alright, we win this power clash. I also like how this zone has it has the appearance of the end game of this story, Fatalis Island, dark sky and stuff. Alright, there we go. Defeated the Mercagante. Alright, and that just leaves us with one more monster to fight. And in case you haven't been able to guess what it is yet, you will be able to pretty soon. Alright, so, as you can see, I've swapped out to my water weapons and Monseek. So I am going to use Dash to try to speed up our travel time, because our goal is right there. Also, I love how Soul Seer Mizusune gets its Sand's Eye when it's using Dash. Alright, so there's our last target, Theostra. So, Mr. Toaster over here. By default, he will use speed attacks. When enraged, he will use power, and when flying, he will use technical attacks. When it comes to body part weaknesses, his head is weak to slash and blunt, his stomach is weak to pierce and blunt, his tail is weak to slash and blunt, and his wings are weak to slash and pierce. He's also got an elemental weakness to the water element. Alright, rage. Yay. Except nothing changes though, really. So I'm gonna ride now. I'm gonna aim for his stomach. Actually, I guess I was wrong about where his stomach is weak to. My bad, folks. If he's gonna use Dust Explosion, which, that only hit Roberto. Okay, so his tail gets knocked off. Okay, so now that hit us. So Dust Explosion kinda just deals damage to random targets. Okay, he's gonna use Supernova now. Good thing we healed up. Alright, so it shouldn't be too much longer, I wanna say? Yeah, I think. I'm actually gonna do this real quick. Here we go. And then I'm gonna do a level 2 Sublime Transient. And there we go! That is Theostra defeated! Alright. So, once we've defeated all 5 of the required monsters here, phew, we did it! Return to the final zone Watch Paw. Impressive! You didn't back down. You know, I never thought someone as strong as our scene of Meowster would show up. Partner? Something the matter? What are you listening now for? Hmm? I can't hear anything. My ears don't perceive a thing. My partner can hear monsters in there. Just what's waiting for us inside? I couldn't tell you. I've never set paw in there myself. And no rider has ever seen what's inside either. You've proven yourselves capable, so if you want to satisfy your curiosity, I personally have no objections. Go ahead. Feast your eyes on sights previously unknown to anyone else, be they human or feline. Ooh. Trust me, you're gonna want to get your best, dragon gear ready. Why? Well, let's just get in there and show you guys. One last thing to do before we are done. What could possibly be back here? Even Red didn't come this far. Something about it's making me nervous. Nope, hidden Naviru. Come here, make sure that you are prepared. It's quiet. Too quiet, but something's there. I can feel it. We can't turn back now, though. You ready, partner? Yep. There's a dragon up there.
Huh?
I know that silhouette.
Is that?
It's Dark Souls time. Fatalis. The final monster. Alright, so Fatalis is interesting. So I actually did fight on the multiplayer quest, managed to defeat it. But by default, it is only weak to the dragon element. Its head, stomach, and tail are all weak to slash, while its legs are weak to piercing. Trust me, this is very, very important. Now, by default, it will do... Oh, it's got a specific attack pattern. So... it will do speed, and then Sky Force, which is a non-counterable move. Or you know the drill. So, Sky Force, actually not Sunfire Flame, which targets the whole party. Yeah, it can go for either Sky Force or Hellish Flame. Okay, that looks badass. But after it does one of them, it will choose to do either 2 power attacks or 2 speed attacks, depending on what its last move was. So if it went for Hellish Flame like it did, it will use power attacks. If it went for Sky Force, it will use speed attacks. Okay, so we lost 1 heart, but we're fine. Okay, so yeah, he's healing up with the max potion. Now, if it, Alright, so now it's entered its enraged state. So, so in its enraged state, it will start using 2 attacks per turn. First is Dragon Whip, which is Roberto. So yeah, these are its tech moves. So you'll want to use power to counter them. The Dragon's Reap will hit everybody. Roberto's lost a heart, but that's okay. I'm gonna take the opportunity to heal myself up.
Here we go.
Alright, so... after a few turns of this... okay, so now it's going to use either Hellish Flame or Sky Force, so I'm going to use a... okay, so it's using Sky Force. So now it's gone back to normal. Alright. So after using Sky Force, it will start using speed attacks. So yeah, Fatalis. Okay, this music is badass. I gotta admit, the Latin chanting really helps to set the mood. All right, so. Okay, so I think it's gonna be using Sky Force on you, so I'm gonna use. I meant to use the Ancient Potion on myself, not Roberto. Whoops. Too quick on the draw there. Okay, I think it's entered its second enraged state. Yeah, it has. Okay. So, this state is going to do Sky Force and either Dragon Whip or Sweep. So I'm actually going to do Voltage Crash now. Okay, Breath Blast will you win this like usual. I think this is the world? I want to say this is the Monster Hunter world,
Whoa, bummer.
I want to say this is the Monster Hunter world fatality. Ow. Okay, so I somehow dodged. Okay, so it's back on the ground now. I think it's still enraged. I can't. Actually, no, I don't think it is anymore. Okay, it's using Hellish Flame again.
Thanks, dude.
Okay, so when he uses Hellish Flame, I think it goes for... Yeah, it goes for power attacks. So I'm actually gonna have you use Dragon Meter. Might as well use a Nullberry Elixir on you. Again, eh? Alright. So we lose a heart, but that's okay. Okay, so we do this. Oh, alright. Oh, wait, is it? Okay, so this is the third enraged. I looked away for a second. What the hell did I just miss? Okay, so use so swap to the bow, then use actually I'm gonna use Ancient Potion on myself. Because it's just gonna use Dragon first. Oh, so that's what I missed. No.
Let me help.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm hoping that Dragon Whip on me. So I'm not gonna ride, and I'm just gonna straight up use my kinship skill. But okay. Ancient Potion. Primarily because it's about to use an incredibly powerful move after Dragon Burst. And you want to make sure that you are stocked up. Okay, never mind. It's just Okay, Roberto, please, for the love of God. Go down, Fatalis! Dust eruption, okay. Wait, that doesn't do max damage like it did in the last one? Okay, but will you go down now? Yes. Finally, we have defeated Fatalis. For 27 turns. Alright. Fatalis is the last monster in the game that we be fighting. My. So you made it through the Elder's Lair? Yep, it was no walk in the park, but we managed it through the power of kinship. I won't ask what you saw inside, what you battled against. You earned that knowledge. Keep it to yourselves. Now that you've conquered the Elder's Lair, I imagine you'll set off to search for rare monsters across the world, no? But you might want to revisit the Elder's Lair. There are extra zones that promise even more extreme challenges. Let's go to the Elder's Lair again, buddy! No, that's not what we're doing. Alright, well, I hope all of you enjoyed. This is the end of our journey through Monster Hunter Stories 2. I really enjoyed this a lot. To be honest, it was really fun. But I guess it'll be some time before I see all of you again. Who knows where our journeys will take us. Until then, goodbye.